Alrighty. Please no dungeon, please no dungeon, please no dungeon.
Go, Yuma.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. We're taking down Georg, destroying Deus, and saving the world.
Yeah, for the world.
The catastrophe has yet to spread. If we can defeat Deus, then...
Then let's stop talking about it and get in there.
Don't you need 7 Dragoneers to do that? Please no dungeon, no dungeon. Just straight boss fight.
Yuma, I'm counting on you. More serious wounds than I thought. But I can't die yet. I still have one final task. Until then...
And... This looks like a boss arena.
Is that... Deus?
It's massive. Is that thing some form of machina?
And so you have come, just in time, to watch the dawn of a new age. That aura. The shining dragons. How can that be? Ah, that damnable dragon slayer. This is his doing, isn't it? He was all but bathing in the energies of the world dragons. But even this timely return amounts to nothing. This is the foretold hour, and here is the appointed place. Almighty Deus is come. And so, what do you think of Deus? Is it not beautiful? Crafted by the knowledge of ancient times. You called it Machina just now. That's far closer to the mark than any of you know. Tremble now, for you look upon the single greatest legacy of the High Elves. The almighty Dragon Energy Utilization System.
The what?
Long ago, the High Elves conceived of a more efficient way to tap dragon energy. What they created was truly deserving of the mantle of godhood, of the holy name, Deus.
So God is a machine.
No. The High Elves were the ones who created Deus?
Many reacted the same way you do now. They balked at the thought of harvesting the power of dragons. Have you ever once considered how wasteful your songs are? To inefficiently have dragons cooperate. Instead, this system of utilizing the pure energy of dragons is so much more efficient and beautiful.
How can you call that beautiful?
But superb as it is, Deus is incomplete. It lacks the ability of its own will. And therefore I will inherit Deus, granting it will, making us the ultimate existence. First by Ouroboros, then by the Sanguine Church, and now, by my hand, the work of the Ancients is complete. I shall become a god, the perfect being that surpasses the power of even the world dragons.
A perfect being? There's no such thing! You're delusional! How could you call a machine that sows catastrophe and suffering perfect?
Expand your vision, boy. See the greater picture. The catastrophe, too, is part of the greater cycle. A perfect system of death, rebirth, tampering. The strong will survive. The profaned earth will be washed clean of meekness, and a more perfect world will emerge, recast in its new god's image. Sinners and heretics will perish, and the worthy faithful who remain will inherit the earth. What could be more perfect than a world united by faith?
This guy's lost his damn mind!
This area will have to be purged of impurities before I undergo the sacred rite of mantling. You already walk a doomed path. My Lord Deus stirs to drink of the World Dragon's energies.
If it has no will of its own, then it's not even alive, so it's not even a god.
It will be some
mech.
time yet before the system can accept its inheritor safely. I'll simply have to crush you before that time arrives. Prepare yourselves, for I am no merciful god!
Okay.
Finish this!
That's dangerous. Here you go. Aiming now.
Oh, that's bad. No, wait, hold on.
Finish this!
Fire.
Oh, god damn cocksucking motherfucker.
Thanks!
Know your place!
Blast off!
Oh, fuck you. I can just plop him.
Thanks. I'm fine now. Let's go together.
Get out!
How's that?
Get out!
What about this?
Needed that. Get out! Get out!
I'll fix that.
Get out!
I'll fix you up. Never fear, never fear.
Know your place!
There! Ha! There!
Let me use you. I'm fine now.
Take this! Ha! One down!
Oh, go
Why
jump into
can't
the
I
thing.
best you?
Because you suck.
Calahorn is a blade without peer. So why?
Because it apparently isn't.
But this was not a meaningless struggle.
Plot happened. I'm gonna jump in the Gundam now.
The time has finally come. Almighty Deus has awakened. The inheritance is upon us.
No, your mech just booted up. That's it. Your penchant for melodramas. Meh.
Petty heretics, sinners. Now you shall know the wrath of a god.
Okay. So did you think this through? Obviously not. You realize you're never gonna get laid again. I mean, do you even have a penis? That thing on your forehead doesn't count.
Fused.
That doesn't change anything. We're here to destroy Deus, aren't we? All this means is we have to take them down together.
Yeah, sure.
Ha! Now you're talking my language, Yuma. Let's do it.
Yes. If we stop them here, we can save the world from the catastrophe.
Georg is definitely hurting from our last attack. We just need to keep up the offensive.
I've combined with the Gundam. And now I lost my regeneration capabilities.
I won't let him take over the world. Especially not after what the church did to Ed.
Yes, for Beatrice.
My heart, my soul, my very self. All of it into the song. We will not fail.
Such resolve in the face of doom. Very well. Come then, and no judgment. My first act as Deus will be to purge the pitiful sinners before me.
How can you even see? Are those your, like, those two little dots, are those your eyes? How can you even see past the fucking giant dildo on your forehead?
You wish. I don't care who you are or whose power you've stolen. We have a world to save. No more, Georg. We're ending this!
Yeah, dude, recover. Done yet?
Can I start?
I love playing together.
More! Grant me more power! Like that?
Can I start? Annihilation Protocol!
Dragon! Give me power!
You're a grumpy one, aren't you?
How about that? He has to be down this time.
Yeah, we won! We have to have won!
What a fight, though.
Hang on. Something's not right.
What's going on?
So this is the true measure of the Dragoneers. I suppose I should be impressed. Not once did I think you might still be a thorn in my side at this stage, after the mantling. But thorns are all you are. Small, brittle things to be brushed clear of the path to godhood.
His wounds are closing up again. Oh no! He's healing much faster than before!
Then our only option is brute force. Some manner of attack so great that even Deus cannot heal through it.
Right! He has to be weakened by now. If we just work together.
No, he'll keep getting back up. We need a sure way to end it.
There is a way.
There is?
Yeah. We have him cornered. It'll work. It has to. Just leave it to me, okay?
Yuma?
And, hey. Thanks for everything, guys. Goodbye.
Huh? Yuma, what are you... Yuma!
Yuma.
Dragon! The time has come! I don't care what I have to sacrifice! Come to me! Now! We end this here!
Did Yuma really just...
This is the true strength of the Shining Dragon.
A full transformation? No. No, it's impossible! I have come, Divider, alongside Yuma and his companions. I swear I shall end what began at Ragnarok. When last we clashed, I could only seal your strength away. But this time, Defiler. This time I am whole.
Such power.
Your existence has desecrated this world long enough. Be gone! I am Deus! I am perfect! Perfect!
Did he do it?
I can't tell.
Yuma. Is Georg...
I am not Yuma, child. I am the Shining Dragon.
Oh, my apologies, Your Radiance.
Your apologies you may save. As for Georg, he will not rise again.
Then we did it! Hey everyone! We saved the world!
Thank you, Your Radiance.
It was not my hand alone that laid Deus low. Only with my loyal Dragoneers at my side could I have done this. I owe a debt of gratitude to you all. One I can never repay.
Hey, no big deal.
All that remains now is to reconstruct the broken seal. Deus is gone, but I fear this place may be tainted forever. It would be best to contain it. The ravages of the catastrophe run deep here. If I seal it away once more...
Shining Dragon, let's not repeat history.
Genus? And Excella?
Indeed.
Shining Dragon, we have a chance to eradicate the catastrophe here and now. We don't have to keep containing it and staving it off. You know there's a way. The last song.
I do. And you've even brought the bearer of the harmonic I thought lost. The last song. The song of the Earth. Performed correctly, it would generate enough energy to repair the damage done here. If you 7 Dragoneers make your hearts as one, and give voice to that song, it could be done. I have faith.
All right. The work you started at Ragnarok. Here and now, we'll finish it. In Yuma's memory, so his sacrifice won't be in vain.
In vain? Wait, hold on. Genus? What are you saying?
Yes, you make it sound like Yuma's gone. No.
Where? I remember. I released the Shining Dragon. I really did it this time, huh? I'm just fading away. I guess that's it. Everyone. Goodbye. I... What's going on?
Hey, Yuma.
Yuma.
You in there, Yuma?
Please, Yuma. Our hearts. Yuma. Please, hear us.
Yes. Hear our song.
Everyone's singing. I see. Everything went well. In that case, I have no regrets. I'm satisfied. Take care, all of you.
Yuma.
Huh? Shining Dragon?
Yes, it is I.
You came to say your farewells too, huh? Thank you. So, what happened to everyone? What happened to the world?
Deus and his disciple Georg are dead. Your friends and I have ensured it.
Good. And the catastrophe?
Can you not hear it? The song.
Yeah.
This, Yuma. This is the original rune song. A last song to bind the many voices of the world in chorus. Its like can only be played when all 7 harmonics participate. Together, they will weave a healing harmony to erase the catastrophe forever. With this, the duty I failed to complete at Ragnarok is done. You and your friends have my gratitude, Yuma. Thank you for giving me faith again.
Faith? What do you mean?
When Ragnarok brought ruin upon the world, it took my hope, my faith in a better tomorrow. I despaired that men and elves abandoned us. I lost sight of a great truth, that the small beings of the world, the meek, are its greatest strength. You and your friends, Yuma, you have allowed me to relearn this truth for myself, day by day, and I stand humbled. The mistakes of the past, the ones I feared you could never learn from, will not be repeated. I have faith in that now. In you.
Of course. We'll never let any of that happen again.
Yeah, sure.
I do not doubt it. And now, my peace is spoken. I meet oblivion content.
What?
With the seal that bound me undone, I pose a danger to you. Our souls will war for sovereignty of your flesh, and in time, destroy it from within. It is the way of these things. However, such a fate only comes to pass if I do remain.
Wait. You're saying you'll disappear instead of me? You can't. I still need you.
No, you do not. I ask only for this, Yuma. That I survived Ragnarok at all is something I paid for with my brethren's lives. And now, at the end of things, I must disappear like the other world dragons before me. I was a shade of myself, left to haunt this world until my labor was done. And now it is so. Deus is thwarted, and catastrophe averted. Whatever reasons I had to continue selfishly imposing myself upon you are gone. Oh, Yuma, remember that I have always been with you. Since the day of your birth, I have walked beside you. I have seen you grow from a boy into a man, and borne witness to the endless threads of potential that bind such a path. And now I am given a choice. To end my life, its purpose fulfilled, or yours, yet unlived. There is no choice at all. So do not ask me to stay. I cannot. Merely listen to an old dragon's last request, and I shall accept this end gladly.
Last request?
Yuma, live your life unburdened, with your eyes to the future. Too long have phantoms of the past tormented you and your friends. Let me go now. You've dwelt in the shadow of my wings long enough. Go back to your friends and stretch your own.
Okay. Okay, Shining Dragon. I can do that. Thank you for everything. And I do mean everything. I was glad to have you with me. Goodbye, Shining Dragon.
Farewell, Yuma. Face the future standing, for I can no longer bear you toward it. For my part, it was a pleasure.
Yuma? Yuma!
Yuma! You came back!
Everyone.
We were worried about you. Genus made it sound like you were gone for good.
Huh?
But the Shining Dragon said if we played the last song, everything would be okay. So we played it. And you're back. He said if we made our hearts as one as we played the song, you'd come back to life. We were all thinking about just one thing.
I don't believe I've ever had such an experience. When our hearts became one, the melody seemed to manifest on its own.
You all did that? Even you, Excella?
Yes, I can attest to that feeling. Warm and somehow grand, as if I'd cast my heart like a net and embraced the whole world. Such a wonderful song.
Wonderful. And fateful. That was the truth I've been chasing after all this time. Am I redeemed? Was this enough to right my wrongs? When I held the Shining Dragon, all I caused was tragedy. Surely this absolves me.
Speaking of which, Yuma, where is his radiance? I thought I'd be able to sense his presence like always, but when I tried to feel for him...
Sorry, your dragon boyfriend's kind of fucking gone.
Oh, I see.
Yuma, don't blame yourself.
I won't. He said he was meeting the end happy. That he was satisfied trusting the future to all of us. And he thanked us for granting his final wish.
Inheritors to the last of the world dragons. That's quite an expectation to live up to. I had no idea.
If that's so, we have a duty to make it a better place.
Yeah, I think that's the only way we can live out his legacy.
And let's put our heads together on it, yeah? Not just for our sakes, or Astoria's, for his. We gotta start planning out how we're gonna rebuild. There's a lot of stuff to get done.
Yes, of course. But let's go back to Marga first and report to Father. Everyone must be sick with worry.
An excellent idea. Let's go.
Okay, the unreachable tower's still there. Weren't we supposed to, you know, do something about that?
Farewell, my friend. Thank you for all you've done.
Yuma, are you all right? Come on! You don't want to get left behind!
Yeah. Hey, wait for me. Let's go home.
Okay. And now I gotta wait around for see if there's a stinger. Oi. Yeah. I mean, it's okay story-wise, but... for fuck's sake. Then again, I guess this originally came out on PS3, so RPGs were kinda... That was in a... I don't know, around that time, I noticed a lot of a lot of the RPGs that came out just... Not a lot of them, but certain ones were just like, oh yeah, it's an RPG, but we're gonna make a really tiny world, and then you're just gonna have to backtrack everywhere. I mean, there were some that actually were expansive, but I remember more of the ones that were just like, oh yeah, this is the world, it's only a few areas, and you know, you have to do it's either everything's a big long corridor, or it's just a little, like, you know, a collection of areas that you wander around a lot. And of course, when I say big long corridor, everyone immediately is going to jump and say Final Fantasy 13. But if you think about it, Final Fantasy X was also a corridor. I mean, Final Fantasy X was literally a fucking corridor. I mean, it was literally point A to point B to point, you know, just The only thing is occasionally you got your ass kicked back to like point, you know, H or something and had to walk somewhere else. There was no world map whatsoever in 10. I think about the Tales games were always really good when it came to world map. The Tales games always tended to have world maps. That's all. You can generally tell how good an RPG is going to be is whether or not it has a world map of some kind. Depending on the RPG, of course. Something, you know, like a JRPG kind of has to have. If you don't got a big old world to run around in, I don't know, it just... I mean, hell, technically even Parasite Eve the first Parasite Eve had a world map, technically. Granted, it was a map of Manhattan, but Manhattan, or whatever. It's just a map of the island. I mean, you just went from location to location, but... I gotta replay that someday. It's been a long time since I played Parasite Eve and Parasite Eve 2. Kinda miss those games. Which I really shouldn't say, because I just... What I really should say is I should get around to replaying them sooner. Because I went to all the fucking trouble to get Parasite Eve 2 to fucking work. That was a hassle and a fucking half. But yeah. But I got another project I need to start recording for. Which I don't really know if I should be talking. I don't really want to name it because with the backlog, I don't know when this is precisely going to start uploading, so... You know, if I say, I'm going to begin working on X project, who knows, X project might be out before this is. But... yeah, I got me a project to work. Not a elaborate project or anything, more of a I have an excuse to play through a series of games because a new game in that, well, I can't really, well, yeah, I guess you could say a new game slash remake of one of the better games in the series is coming out at the beginning of 2019, January, and it's just kind of gives me an excuse, given the genre of game and a certain, you know, month that's coming up soon. Yeah, I'm thinking big old marathon of as many games in that series as I can crank out. I need to get started, because I got the backlog to fill the space between now and then. So, yeah. Gives me an excuse to play through a lot of games from my childhood and see how badly I suck at them now. Alright, ending stinger. I didn't sit through the correct...
The war's over. The friends who fought beside me are going their separate ways. Though, I do get to spend time with Marion again today.
Something on my face, Yuma? You're looking at me weird.
No. Just lost in thought. Marion's never left my side. I appreciate her to the end of the world, but... what's next for her?
Yuma?
Hey, Marion. What are your plans now that the war's over?
Plans?
Yeah. Any ideas for the future?
Oh, I see. If that's what you're asking, I already have a plan. I want to be you, Yuma.
Well, you're gonna have to run that by me again.
Like you. I'm sorry, I should have said become like you. Words are hard.
Still not sure I get it. What does it mean to be like me?
Well, you make people happy, right? I want to be that for at least one other person.
I make people happy?
Sure. I mean, I know I'm happiest when I'm around you.
Oh.
And I want other people to feel like that when they're around me. So, I want to be like you. See?
I get it. If that's the case, I think you've already gotten there.
Huh?
I mean, you make me happy, so that's one.
Huh?
And I know I'll stay happy if you're around. I can't imagine getting to here and now without having your help. And I think I'm realizing it's because I love you, Marion.
Oh, I see. This is... love. I love you too, Yuma. I love Sonia and Kirika and the townsfolk too. But I think this is a different kind of love. When I say I love you, it's a special love. And I think I really, really love you, Yuma.
Marion.
Whatever happens, I'll stay with you. I'll stay with you forever and make you happy.
I'd like that. Let's be together and make each other happy for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, it's a promise, Yuma. You and I, We'll find happiness together. Forever.
Hey, okay, I guess you don't need to get the special item to go into the grimoire to fight the stupid boss thing to get their ending. Fuck if I know. So then, that's it? No more... nothing else? Sega. Nothing else? Nope, that's it. Okay, well then. Yeah, I got my gripes about this one. It's meh. Ain't bad, but definitely has some issues that you more than likely heard me bitch and rage and be really, really salty about, because, yeah. But, yeah, I liked most of the characters. Most of the characters were okay. Anyway, like I said, I have a project to work on. Haha. So I will catch you guys later. Adios.